Hey guys, amazing. Thank you, Liane. Just to say you guys, we are live, so issues might happen and we just found that some for some reason we didn't start it as we prepared. So let's start again. Liane already answered one question, so I will do that question again. So
Sure.
it's a show, guys. So we are starting again. We are coming on stage again. So rock and roll time. Welcome here. We are back. We are starting again because we don't want you guys lose anything. I am Eric Casagrande. I am from Semrush Marketing Lead, and we are starting our second Semrush Jam session here in our YouTube channel. It's a pleasure to be here, and for today's shows, we have Liane. Liane, it's an affiliate marketing expert. We already talked a little bit, but please, Liane, could you introduce yourself again, and so you can share a little bit more about affiliate marketing strategies? And guys, that's some golden tips here that you're gonna have by the end of the show. So stay tuned. Liane, please.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm super excited to be here and to talk about affiliate marketing. I have been in the affiliate industry for more than 2 decades. So I started when the internet pretty much began, which is a very long time ago. Some of you might not even be that old that are tuning in and listening to us, but it's been a wild ride. So I started out in media buying, worked my way up. Worked across multiple different brands, and then eventually built Affiverse, which is the company that I own and manage today, which is a performance marketing agency. So we manage advertiser programs and help them to run their affiliate programs and launch and scale them. We also have our own media platform where we have an affiliate marketing podcast. So if you want to learn anything about affiliate marketing, tune in each week and come and listen to a snapshot of really clever people in the industry that come and tell me a little bit about what they're learning and seeing. And then we also have a training program where we train advertisers to actually run their own affiliate programs in-house. So whether they're working at agency network or advertiser side, they'll come into our program and we can help them. There's also, some of you may recognize my face, but I've actually done some collaborations with Semrush as well. There's a really short and succinct affiliate management training course in their training academy, which really is just about helping advertisers and SMEs to get started with affiliate marketing and to understand some of the principles that they need to have in place in order to begin. So yes, that's a little bit about me. That's what I do, and a little bit about our company as well.
Amazing, Liane. So as you guys already understood, we're gonna cover affiliate marketing strategy, affiliate marketing tips, and how we can fit that with SEO strategies and to get the most traffic, the better traffic, not the most, but also the better traffic that will increase our sales, our projects online in a way that we can have more revenue from our affiliates strategies. As Liane just mentioned, you can find here in the description of the video, if you are following us on YouTube, the links from the Semrush Academy course where Liane shares a lot of insights regarding affiliate marketing strategy. Liane, going further on our conversation, our first question is related with some, let's say, drops that we saw in the market related to affiliated marketing websites. We see that a lot of reviews websites lose some traffic comparing with the previous year, and that happens after some Google updates that we had on March mainly.
Yeah.
Did you found these issues as well on your projects from your clients, and how are you guys working to overcome this issue, to get back on top and get that traffic back through these projects?
So to answer your question first, we didn't really have any clients that had this problem. And that's mainly because we ensure that our clients have diversified affiliate programs. So, and this is difficult because depending on what industry you work in, there might be a predisposition to work more with SEO affiliates than any other type of affiliate through compliance or regulatory reasons. But the majority of the clients that we were working with always had a really well segmented portfolio. So if Google changed an algorithm and they lost some traffic, they could bump it up with other types of affiliate partners that they're working with. And there are multiple different types of affiliate partners that you can bring into your affiliate program, not just SEOs. But there was a drop in traffic with SEO content-based affiliates. And the reason for this is because the algorithm devalued content that wasn't brand rich. So what do I mean by that? It means, content that was written for the sake of ranking for a specific keyword or a specific product wasn't necessarily authoritative. So whilst it was giving the customer information about the product or service that they were looking to purchase, there wasn't any authority associated to the site itself. So a lot of like content-based affiliates that were just ranking for certain keywords, their content was devalued in the recent algorithm update. But I mean, affiliates are probably the most smartest people on the planet, and many of them were able to kind of overcome the algorithm changes and start to produce content that really started to help them rank again. The second issue as well that we've seen recently is, Google made the decision to outsource long tail keywords to Reddit, I believe. So, really thinking about how are you actually leveraging content to be searched or searchable is an incredibly important thing for affiliates to be looking at right now. So, you might have always focused on keywords that were highly rankable. Now you might want to, focus on content that speaks more about like features and benefits and not just about like products and services. So you might want to start building communities of customers that are talking about products and really start to get into that really long tail keyword space in Reddit. Now, it really does depend on the industry that you're working in, because this isn't going to work for every single industry. Like if you're in finance or, regulated markets where you can't just like bypass the straight up search term, you're going to have to be strategic. But the biggest piece of advice that I can give to people is, if your traffic dropped, start looking for ways to engage with customers in other channels. Search does not only exist on Google. It's in TikTok, it's in ChatGPT, it's in, Twitter or X, or like you can use many different social channels and forums and communities to start searching for products and services. So think about your strategy, think about what it is that you're building as an affiliate and what kind of business you're building. Are you building a business that drives traffic from one place to another for commission? Or are you building a business that's actually going to become a brand and you're going to start collecting that first party data that you're working so hard to acquire and then start to remonetize it?
Amazing. Yes, it's really important that we build our brand around our program, our projects, not just focus on just one review, right? But we have a full brand that we can share authority related to the topics that we are actually writing, doing videos, creating content about it, not just one single point, but actually the full perspective. So the users can actually see that we are an authority about that topic, an authority regarding that perspective, that content, that market, and then we can also rank higher and also get more traffic. Correctly, Leanne?
Yeah, and I mean, we tell our clients this, never have all your eggs in one basket, and affiliates should really take the same advice. Like they should never have all of their eggs in one basket in terms of where they're acquiring traffic from. So leverage paid media channels, leverage organic social channels, leverage search and SEO, but direct your efforts to where you get the maximum return. So, Google, being heavily reliant on any one search engine is never a good business idea. So think about how you're reaching your audience and think about the experience that you're giving to your audience, because ultimately that's what an advertiser is paying you for. As an affiliate, you need to be able to drive traffic to a product or a service or an offer that converts. So think about where your customers are hanging out online. Think about where you want to be reaching them and at what point in their decision-making process you want to be speaking to them, and then get your content into all of those channels.
Cool. And amazing. Thank you, Leanne. And guys, just remember that this session, it's also a Q&A. So feel free to shoot out your questions for Leanne that we're going to answer all of them by the end of the show. And as you guys are typing new questions here, Leanne, you just mentioned that it's important also to answer our user in a good way. So for that, it's still important to create content to generate and answer those to answer those questions, those
Yeah.
doubts that they might have. How do you see? What's your opinion about using AI to generate content in affiliate marketing? I'm not mentioned just for videos or anything. I'm in general for text, videos, audio. Using AI, it's something that can leverage the process. It's something that we need to have attention. And how is the affiliate marketing dealing with this new technology, let's say, on content creation?
So, if we think back on the internet 2 decades ago when we first got a mobile phone in our hands, and I'm showing my age here, but like nobody ever thought that anybody would search the internet with a mobile phone. We only ever used the device to make phone calls. But look at us now. Everybody walks around with their mobile phone if they get stuck in traffic, if they need a quick question, if they, looking for a restaurant to go and eat at. The first thing you do is you pull out your mobile phone and search on the web. So, we're going through another iteration of the internet where AI tools are making people more efficient. And the way that I'm seeing people use AI tools in affiliate and performance marketing specifically is for ideation. So coming up with ideas, concepts, insights, things that are interesting that can help you innovate and create new content. And I'm also seeing some people use it to create content, but I think that's the issue. The issue is that AI shouldn't be creating poor quality content. It should actually be helping you to create better content, or taking the content that you've currently written and actually expediting it and improving it and making it more relevant to your audience. So some of the things that I like to do with AI is come up with ideas when big topics have come into the industry, and think about ways to spin them. And then take those ideas or those headlines and then go and create the content that I want to give out. Also using things like, yes, no answers. So if somebody's written a piece of content and I have a different opinion about it, how do I position myself differently to that piece of content? And having like really key points to pull out, as well as grammar checks. I mean, human error still happens when we write content, when we write good content. Using AI to clean up things like grammar and language and terminology and jargon, all of those things can help save time. So I think we're getting to a point now where consumers are becoming discerning, and they can tell when content has been created by an AI tool, because it's not authentic, it's not engaging, and it doesn't make you feel anything. So I think you definitely can't look at AI as a replacement for human content creators and writers, but I think you also need to be using the tools that are becoming available to make your marketing job more efficient and maybe faster and cost effective. If you're not looking at these tools, like that's the way that marketing is headed, that's the way that the future of marketing is headed. So you need to be on top of the tools that are coming in and understanding how to leverage those into your businesses.
Amazing. Yes, I always think like that. We might see that some users and some content writers might see some difficulty regarding the growth of AI, but by the end, the problem is not the generating content with AI, it's generating bad content. The point is that we always need to generate high quality content for our audience, and not, it doesn't matter if it's AI or not, but generating good content. And AI can help us to generate better content. That's the point. We can do it faster, we can do it better, and we can review that. We can add more information. Yeah, regarding another point, when we are thinking on generating content and improving our, let's say, projects, how do you see the competitive analysis when we are creating a new project, starting something new in the market to get more revenue, to get some affiliate project, also trying to have different projects, to not rely only on one single project? How do you see this step of competitive analysis? Should we always check our competitors, and what kind of information you search when you are doing a competitive analysis focus on affiliate marketing?
So the biggest thing about it boils down to very basic marketing. So if anybody's ever studied marketing at university, the most important thing in marketing is something called the 4 Ps: product, price, place, promotion. And it's very, very important when you're doing competitive analysis that you understand what your competitors are doing, but you also understand how you're benchmarking into that space. So understanding what your USPs are. And a lot of people, when I question them on what their USPs are, whether they're affiliate or advertisers, they'll say, oh, we've got great content, or oh, we've got excellent customer service, or oh, our products are rated XYZ by whatever industry that they're in. Every other product developer, owner, or advertiser can say the same thing. So those aren't USPs. What I mean by USPs are things that you naturally do in your business or in your product or service that you're offering that nobody else can. So you really need to shift your mindset from competitiveness to blue ocean thinking. And what do I mean by blue ocean thinking? That is understanding that you have no competitors. Because when you look at the market around you and you think, well, you are unique and you have no competitors, you start to think about your marketing and your positioning very, very differently. And this is basic marketing principles. You can go read up about this in like basic marketing textbooks. And I think there's actually a course on red ocean and blue ocean marketing thinking that's really amazing as well. So, I think competitive analysis is very, very important before you begin, so that you know how to position and actually engage with clients and consumers, because ultimately that's what you're doing as an affiliate, is engaging with different segments and niches of clients to convert them over to advertisers and in order to make that sale. I'm actually just going to stop here because I'm seeing loads of questions come in, and I hope that you don't mind, Eric, but I'm going to answer some of them because I think some of them are quite good.
Please, yes, I was about to say that. Let's answer Stanley regarding some USP examples, please. Yes, that's the moment. Let's go ahead.
Okay, all right, Stanley, thanks for giving your question. So I'm going to use an example of USP in an industry that, let's call the retail industry. So let's say we've got I wear glasses. So there's these glasses that I've got on my head. They are from Specsavers, and I have another pair of glasses that I wear in on my face as well. But they happen to have blue lenses, but they look exactly the same. So they look the same. The shape's the same. The price is the same. Everything about these glasses is the same. The only difference is that the frame is lighter, so I can wear them for longer without, and this is going to be a little bit vain, but without getting the little marks on my nose over here at the end of the day. And the other pair of glasses also has blue lens lighting screens, which helps me because if I sit in front of a computer the whole day, I get tired. I get headaches, tension headaches. So even though the glasses look the same, smell the same, taste the same, and are the same in terms of price, I bought two pairs. I bought the pair that's normal because, I need those for like short reading when I'm reading books and doing things that are close up. And then I need the second pair of glasses with the blue lens screen because I believe that helps me with the headache. Also on the top. So a USP is something that is completely unique and only that you do, that makes a customer want to be with you. Now, that's not the same as Nike, Adidas, Puma, Hoka. They're all trainers. Okay, and they all fit on your feet. But the differences between them are, some are made for running, some are made for hiking, some are made for just general walking and hanging around and lounging around, some are made for high impact. So it's really important as an affiliate to understand the competitive marketplace that you're entering, the niche of customer that your advertiser wants you to target, and then really focusing on the writing not only just about features but about benefits too. So when we talk about writing about features and benefits, it's not just describing the product, but it's actually describing who's the product for and why are those benefits unique and relevant. So I hope that that's answered your question.
Amazing. Thank you, Liane. Yes, that's it, guys. Feel free to shout out more questions while we go on our live show here. Amazing. Thank you for all of you for being here. Liane, amazing. Really good example regarding USPs and how we should be have specific products that actually help us, our user. But it's important to understand our market and what things our competitors are doing, so we can actually find the single thing that we can be different about it. Guys, regarding that, I would like to share a tool here that you can analyze every keyword from your competitor and see exactly which ones you guys are performing better. And so you can leverage your growth and improve your content and also see what your competitors are doing, just as Liane just suggested, and see what they are not doing and start with that. So let's go into keyword gap tool in just a few minutes so we can also see some tips on how to actually put online some of the strategies that we are talking here.
Perfect.
So guys, let me show you how to find information from your competitors in affiliate marketing that can help you to improve your content strategy and beat them on Google search, generating more traffic for your service, for your project, for your website. So let's say that I am Coffee Bros. I have this website and I work selling or promoting coffee products like coffee express machines, coffee beans, whatever. So I want to know which are my main competitors in the organic perspective. And I go here on organic research, competitors, and the tool shares the information about my competitors. But the main information I can get using keyword gap tool. This tool helped me to see exactly their keyword database that are ranking on Google and compare that database with my own. So I can see exactly the terms that they are ranking better than me. And so I can use those information, improve my own content and beat them on the organic SERP. This is the best way to improve the content that will actually steal their traffic and bring more traffic for me, because I already know that this content is generating traffic for them, it's working for them. So I need to improve my own content and beat them on the SERP. And we know when we have more traffic for organic research, we are more able to actually sell and recommend and get more revenue from our affiliate links and from our affiliate strategy. That's it. I hope you have liked this information, and so you can also beat your competitors. Cool, that's it, guys. It's a tool regarding analyzing your competitors and just helping with the strategies Leanne just mentioned regarding understanding your competitor and finding the best, let's say, points that you can go deeper and have your own product on your own strategy. And now we just arrived for our highest and best moment here on our live show. We have asked to Leanne to prepare some 5 golden, amazing, perfect tips for your affiliate digital marketing strategy. So she prepared those tips, she write to us in advance, and now it's the moment that we're gonna share that. So stay tuned because we have great things coming. Leanne, it's your time. Please go ahead. Which are the most important tips for affiliate marketing?
Okay, so for affiliates and affiliate managers, depending on who's actually tuning into the show, I have selected 5 things that I think you should be looking at right now. And so this is really timely. It's about what's happening in the space right now. One thing that I want to say to affiliates is a lot of the time you spend time trying to pull customers into you. And what I want to do is I want you to think about flipping it on its head and actually going to where your customer is. And the easiest way to do that is to really leverage what we call social selling. So you need to be going to where your audience is currently hanging out, okay? And that means understanding who your audience avatar is that you're trying to attract and engage and convert and sell to. But I really want you to start thinking about influencer partnerships, like collaborating with other influencers that are working in your niche for similar products. And what do I mean by that? So we actually did a really cool thing is with one of our clients. So we had a client that was running a CRM tool, okay? And what goes complementary with a CRM tool is an analytics tool. And so we actually found an influencer that was talking about an analytics tool, and we ended up doing a campaign with them, even though that wasn't the niche area that they were trying to promote. And we ended up asking them to also promote the CRM tool because the two tools were linked together. One was the precursing tool and the other was the tool that you need after you actually start gathering in the data. And so that worked quite well. So I want you to think about building community around your affiliate program and actually thinking about partners that you can leverage insights with and go and help and support and leverage your databases together to actually grow so you both earn commission. So don't think about pulling customers into you because that's the natural way that we've always done affiliate marketing, but rather think about actually going to where your audience is. And that could mean working with collaborative partners that maybe you wouldn't have thought of working with before. So wherever your audience is, whether they're there ready to buy or whether they're doing the job before they're ready to buy your product or service, you can actually leverage influencer partnerships to help your own affiliate business to grow. The second,
sorry to interrupt, but just focus on that. How can I find, if I'm working with affiliate and I want to run social selling and I want to understand which are the best experts and influencers, how can I find them? Should I interview my clients? Should I go deep on research? How do I find the best influencers?
So that's a really good question. And it goes back to what is the topic of search? The best way to search the best influencers is to look for keywords on social selling channel on social channels. Could be LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever it is. We all use the search, YouTube, all of these channels we use to search for information. So go and find the keywords that your customers might be looking for and see who comes up. Then go and source their channels and go and have a look at what the videos are that they're posting, and go and have a look at what their customers, their communities are actually posting on those videos, and are those communities engaged. Because what you don't want to do with influencer marketing is find somebody who has a lot of followers, but those followers never engage, because they might not be real followers. There might be bots, there might be fake accounts, there might be a whole bunch of other things that are happening out there. But what you want is authenticity when it comes to social selling, because it's easier to sell and convert 100 customers that live off your every word and your every recommendation than what it is to sell to clients that, follow what you do and like what you do, but never actually engage and convert. So to me, that's more important. Quality versus quantity.
Yeah, sometimes we think on having experts and influencers that will have millions of followers, but they don't talk with our audience. It matter more that they communicate very well with the ones that we are targeting. Amazingly,
100%.
and thank you. So our second tip.
Our second tip is email marketing still works. Everybody has forgotten about email marketing because it's no longer sexy. It's just something that churns and burns in the background. It's been massively abused over the last couple of years until GDPR has come into place. But it is the backbone of affiliate businesses that strive and do well. So forget about sending traffic from one place to another for a short-term gain. The affiliate space is getting more competitive, and you need to start building first-party data lists, because once you've acquired a customer, given them a great experience, provided the information that they needed in order to make a purchase, guess what? They'll come back and purchase from you again. So already you can monetize that eyeball, that ear, that email address, that SMS, whatever it is that you've captured from that customer, and remarket to them different offers that are either complementary or of interest to that niche or that audience. So start to categorize and segment your database. Start to gather information that you can remarket to. As I said, 100 customers that live off your every word and want to buy everything that you think is fabulous. That's the way to go forward, especially if you're marketing to younger generations as well. Gen Z, the millennials, they all want to purchase based on advocacy, which is a really big thing that's happening in the affiliate space right now. Customer advocacy is a great way to actually get more sales. So if you've got that customer's data, you've converted them once to a product or service, you can ask them to refer friends, which is a cheap form of acquisition for you. So really think about email marketing and leveraging it and putting it into your affiliate business to, monetize your audience a lot more efficiently.
Cool. Amazing. And that's the following one. I'm very curious about it because I already read that, but I'm really curious to see you sharing for our audience.
Okay, so video marketing, both short and long. So YouTube is a stalwart for, content creators. It's been around for a long time. TikTok is the new kid on the block. So TikTok has created some immensely favorable, ad formats. You don't even need to be a content creator in order to get data off of TikTok. They have things now called image ads. So you can actually just do standard banners and plug them into, videos that are of similar nature. So really start to use and leverage video with all of the AI tools that are out there, and there are many. You can really start to create really great, simple short form content that drives a customer into your CRM and into your database as an affiliate. So it kind of follows on from point number 2. Go to where your customer is, build that first party data into your affiliate business, and then leverage that data with short form content that's easily digestible, because not everybody's going to read. And another great thing that you can do is you can actually search with keywords and actually look at the keywords that are top performing in different niches to create your video content. So I'm sure Semrush has a tool that can help you with that too in their marketplace.
We do have it's a YouTube rank tracker. Feel free to Google it and find this tool. And also, guys, as we are mentioning regarding videos, please, if you didn't so far, subscribe on our channel. Get the thumbs up for this live session, and be aware that we're gonna have another live session in a few weeks with Alex Moss. So we have more content having here in our channel. And we do believe also, Leanne, on the video stimulation, we are working a lot on our channels also here in Semrush for that, because it's a very good way to communicate some
Yeah.
content to our users and build some engagement. So we feel that we start to get closer, and with video bring that perspective. And I believe, and actually we see on data, that when users start to understand who are the person and giving more authority to these
Yeah.
persons that are online, we manage to increase our authority, which is the main point as we talked.
And remember, depending on what industry you're working in or what products you're promoting, video lends itself really well to showcasing actual physical products that you're selling.
Yes.
So it's easier to convert a customer by actually like touching the product and showing it and displaying it in a 30-second video than what it is to write a long form piece of content. And the other thing is repurposing video content into long form pieces of content. Another way that AI tools can help you and actually leverage the content that you're creating to create, 30 other pieces of content that can be put out wherever your customer is in whatever niche they are. So whether it's a reel, a 30-second snippet, a long form video, you can create one piece of content and chop it up to make it valuable for wherever your customer is.
Please go ahead. And
Yeah.
also it fits with another question from Stanley.
Sure.
What is the most effective way to grow an email list? So please go ahead with the fourth advice.
I mean, I can tell you that the most effective way to grow an email list is to use your social media to post short form content with a link to subscribe for longer form content. It's the way that I've built my business organically into a 7-figure business. It takes time, but it doesn't cost a lot of money. So if you're starting with very little budget, the best way to build an email list is to provide a free piece of content. And typically speaking, the formula, the magic formula for building an email list is to give, ask. So give something valuable and informative, give something valuable and informative, and then ask them to sign up to your newsletter. It's never just ask up front. So I always like to think of it as like dating. You never just walk up to somebody and say, hey, I love you, I want to marry you. You go on a couple of dates, you maybe, hang out for a couple of years, you get to know each other, and then you say, hey, I want to marry you. So, just think about your audience as if you're courting them. And what is the good experiences, the feel-good experiences that you want to give them in their inbox, in their messenger, in their SMS, however you're contacting them, to make them want to sign up and engage with you and to stay with you in your community.
Cool. Thank you, Leanne. And so the fourth advice,
which kind of leads into Stanley's question, which is lead generation, the old-fashioned way of doing workshops and webinars. So exactly what you and I are doing right now. We're giving away free information that's useful, that's relevant, that's going to help people to actually grow their businesses. And they've signed up to hear us because we've come up with an interesting concept and an interesting valuable piece of content. So I think lead generation is grossly misunderstood, and it has always been separated from traditional affiliate, but we're seeing the lines blur a lot more now. So it doesn't really matter what kind of affiliate you are, whether you're an SEO affiliate, a paid media affiliate, a content affiliate, an influencer affiliate, an advocate, whatever it is. Lead generation is still a very important part of any online business, and it shouldn't be ignored. So it should be nurtured, sustained, curated and looked after. So making sure that you've got the tools in place in your affiliate business to actually make that happen. Because it's all fine and well converting somebody once, but imagine if you could convert them 5 times and 5 times the revenue off of that client. So I think lead generation is a very, very important part, or a very, very important skill that affiliates now need to learn, because they need to invest in their own brand.
Amazing. And our last advice,
which is something that I'm super passionate about, because I do have a world ranking affiliate marketing podcast. So if you need to listen to affiliate marketing, I do invite you to come and join us. But the numbers even tell the truth. So podcast marketing is the easiest form to actually gather leads. And it's very cheap and inefficient to actually start a podcast. There are loads and loads of tools on the market that can help you. You can use Semrush to identify content streams, high value keywords that people are searching for in relation to the products that you have. And you can create a podcast where you interview people about those products. And then you share those podcasts, and you can do podcast and video at the same time. So, this could even be repurposed into a podcast if we just took the audio and re-edited it a little bit. So it's a really short, like nice short form piece of content that can help you to leverage, and you can monetize your podcasts with advertising. So I actually read a stat earlier today that said that 23% quarter to quarter there was an increase in podcast advertising revenue. That's quite a lot in 6 months. Like that people are starting to realize that they can advertise their products and services audibly into people's mobile phones that sit in their back pocket all the time. Because once you subscribe to a podcast, you will get every single podcast that ever comes from that podcast owner. You subscribe once and you get repetitive episodes all the time. So it's a really, really quick and efficient way to do lead generation. So in case you didn't notice, but the 5 points all lead into each other, and they're all about building branding, about actually engaging and building audiences within your affiliate business in order to succeed.
Amazing, Leanne, amazing advices. And one of the things that I like the most is when we think that content is not just having a blog or having just a YouTube video or just one single piece. Content, it's a full content strategy, and everything connects regarding building your authority, your brand related to that service. And mainly on our product page, because we think that we only have content on our blog, on our YouTube channel, but in your product page is the right moment also to get more content, because you can add a video showing unboxing from the product. You can add a lot of details regarding a list of details of the product, so it helps the user to actually convert better in that single moment that they are on the product page.
I mean, the best way to create content for products like that is to actually go on Reddit and see what are people asking about. Like in terms of certain niches or products, what are people asking about that are most of the common questions, and then create the content to answer them. And that'll not only help you rank, but it'll also help you create really interesting video content. And all of that information is available for free. Like you need to just go and search for it.
Amazing. Leanne, we are almost out of time, but we still have time for one more question. Let's answer the question from Abdul. He actually commented that he is creating content with ChatGPT for Amazon links. And so what's your advice for him? He's creating content and promoting Amazon link with content from ChatGPT, but it is not getting money yet. So
it's only going to get money if you've actually got traffic coming to the content. So what are you actually doing to promote the content that you're writing? Where are you posting it? I also think that you shouldn't be using ChatGPT to write your content. So the reason why it's probably not engaging is because you're not making the content authentic enough. ChatGPT cannot speak human to human. Customers still want to get advice, they want humor, and they can tell. Like I can tell when a piece of content has been written by ChatGPT, and it immediately makes me turn off because I know no thought and effort has been put into it. So I would say stop spinning your wheels creating thousands of articles for different products, and actually create one key piece of content a week that really goes in depth into the product or promotion that you're trying to push, and then push that out to customers that really want those products. Because the more targeted you get, the more money you make with affiliate marketing. It's not about spray and pray. It's about niche and selectivity. And so that would be my advice to you.
Amazing. Leanne, Stanley also asked regarding how to choose the prioritization. And actually, it's a really amazing question that I also was thinking to do it. You share a lot of tips for different channels, but I am one single entrepreneur. I am running my business alone. I'm running affiliate marketing as a side work. How should I prioritize one or another? Which one should I choose firstly regarding those strategies that you point?
So remember at the beginning of the 5 tips, I said, go where your audience is. Before you even create content, you need to be understanding where is the audience that is going to buy the products that you're selling. And you need to go do the market research on that. So you need to go hang out on TikTok. You need to go hang out on YouTube. You need to go hang out in the podcast communities. And there's a really great website called Listen Notes for podcasting. If you type in keywords, it's another search engine. You type in the keywords on Listen Notes, and you can actually see, are there podcasts about the product or service that you're trying to sell. So go and do the customer research and find out where your customers are, and then whatever channel they are in, whether it's Google, where are they actually buying? And I'm pretty sure Semrush can show you the channels where content is ranking for certain keywords. Create the content then that fits the gap that they have. So a successful affiliate is not successful because they're churning out reams of content. They're successful because they've managed to churn out the content that converts the customer that has the problem. So your job is to actually provide solutions to problems. And when you understand what the customer's problem is and what they're looking for, and you plug that gap with content that resonates with them, that's when a sale happens. And that's when you're in commission. So get very laser focused about who your customer is and where they're hanging out, and then stick to that channel. So for me, my channel was LinkedIn. My audience is on LinkedIn, and that is where I hang out 100% of my time. So you won't find me on, you will find me on TikTok and all the other channels because I've got an amazing team that does that for me. But I create my content specifically for LinkedIn, and it gets repurposed into other channels in short form bits as required. So you don't have to be churning out thousands of articles in order to be a good affiliate. You need to do one big key piece of content. And in fact, I'm actually going to pay homage to Gary Vee. He created a really great piece of content called How to Create 67 Pieces of Content from Just One Post. Go and read that article because it might give you some good ideas. Some of it might be outdated because I think he wrote it about 4 or 5 years ago, but it must be somewhere on the interweb. And if you go and find that article, it might give you some good ideas about how you take that one piece of key content and you can repurpose it into multiple different things and test it.
Amazing, Leanne. Amazing. Guys, you are seeing on screen, we have a course on Semrush Academy with Leanne, where you can find even more tips in a full course related to affiliate marketing strategy and how to increase your revenue for affiliate channels. Leanne, we are totally over time, but
I
we
know.
managed to, yeah, but it's amazing because the questions were so good and we cover a lot of amazing topics. So again, thank you so much for joining us, for sharing all those insights related to affiliate marketing. Please share your channels, how we can find you online,
Yeah.
and thank you so much again.
100%. Visit atherversemedia.com. You can find out all about our events, our training, our marketing courses, and you can find me personally on LinkedIn because that's the channel that I hang out in. Thank you so much for having me on the show, Semrush, and thanks to all of you for asking all of those amazing questions. It makes this even more enjoyable for us to be here with you today.
Amazing, guys. Stay tuned because we have another live show in 15 days, next in 2 weeks. So stay tuned and thank you so much. Leanne, again, thank you and rock and roll, guys.